Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 1 from our English grammar textbook, Ratnasagar publication. Lesson number 1, sentences. Sentences. A sentence is a group of words which make a complete sense. Actually, you have already learned this chapter in class 5. Okay? So you all are clear about this types. Fine. But still, I am summarizing here. Basically, there are 4 types of the sentences. First, declarative, second, interrogative, third, exclamatory, and fourth, imperative. Declarative, you can say assertive or statement. It tells about something, starting with a capital letter and ending with full stop. It can be positive or negative. Second one, that is interrogative. I ask something and ending with a question mark. Fine? Okay? For example, if I am saying, what are you doing? Okay? Third type, exclamatory. It shows some sudden strong feelings or emotions. Like, wow, it's beautiful. Okay? And last one, that is imperative sentence. It used for command, request, instructions or advice. Okay? Fine. Let's go to the exercise. Exercise number A. Take the group of words that are sentences. First exercise, page number 6. I am reading first sentence for you. This is an interesting exercise. True or false? Yes, it's true. Ending with a full stop. So this is declarative sentence. Second one. J.K. Rowling is a famous author. It's a sentence or not? Yes. So it's a true. Now the next third one, during the holidays. No, it's not a sentence. It doesn't make complete sense, right? So it's not a sentence. False. Next, rest of the sentences, try it by your own way. Fine? I'll solve two examples for you. Okay? Now, B. Exercise number B. Rearrange the words to make correct sentences and punctuate them correctly. First one, Mark Twain is often called the father of American literature. Second one I am solving for you. He wrote, double quote, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, double quote complete, full stop. Now moving to exercise number C, tick the correct options. Okay? Fine. Mark Twain is known for his wit and humor. It's a declarative sentence. Okay? Second one. One day Mark Twain went to a barber. Again second answer, that is declarative sentence. Fine? Now exercise number D. Circle the correct word. It's very simple. First one already done, which. Second one again which. Third one what. Fourth one which. And the rest of the sentences, try it by your own way. Okay? Now, exercise number H. Match the following. First one is already done. Second one, let me solve one for you. In A part it's given the buffaloes. Correct answer from B part, that is were herded into the yard. Third, match the following. Sunflowers. Sunflowers. Now you have to select the correct answer from B part. Bloom in summer. Clear? Okay. Now exercise number J. Add a subject to complete the following sets of dialogues. It's written, Neha says, who is the fastest cyclist in school? Aditya says, now it's given fill in the blank, right? So you have to add subject here. So I am adding one name, Amar. Amar is the fastest cyclist in school. You can write down anyone. Fine? Okay. Now exercise number K. Write a predicate for each of the following sentences. Write a predicate for each of the following sentences. Okay, first one, that kind girl. And the rest of the things you have to add. Okay, so I am adding that kind girl is my sister. Fine. Second one, a large eagle. Again, it's not written, so you have to complete the sentence. A large eagle is flying in the blue sky. Okay, now exercise number L. Add words of your choice to the subject or predicate in each sentence. Okay, first one. The dash girl sat in the drawing room with their grandmother. So you have to add subject here. The young girl sat in the drawing room with their grandmother. Second one. Dash Gagan Narang was given the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. So I am adding one word, that is an Indian shooter. Gagan Narang was given the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. Fine? Okay. Now exercise number N, fill in the blank. First one, that is with a red cover, already written. Second one, at the bus stop. Third, for her courage. Fine? It's really very simple one. I wish you can do this exercise by your own way. Okay? Now exercise number O, opposite meanings. You have to match A part with B part, right? First, inside the house, opposites already written, outside the house. Second, in the front, opposite, at the back. Third one, in the morning, from B part, at night. And last exercise, exercise number P, tick the correct options. First one, much better. Second one, it's too late. Fine. So today we have discussed exercise number A, B, C, D, H, K, L, M, O and P. Fine. Okay. So try to solve this exercise by your own way. We have already discussed 2 to 3 examples of each. I wish you understood this lecture properly. Fine. Okay.